Hallo meine Freunde, willkommen zurück zu unserem Let's Play zu Chicken Police Painted Red. Mein Name ist Sevenaik, schön, dass ihr da seid. Wir erinnern uns, beim letzten Mal haben wir ein sehr intensives Gespräch mit Miss Natascha Katzenko, der wunderschönen Katzendame hier, geführt. Und ich muss sagen, ich bin verwirrter denn je. Es ist alles sehr schwer einzuschätzen. Die Dame ist, ich gebe zu, wie erwartet, furchtbar mysteriös und spielt vermutlich auch das ein oder andere Spielchen. Typisch Katze eben. Sie hat uns eingeladen, sie zu besuchen in ihrem Wochenendhaus, so in etwa einer Stunde. Aber auch weil ich entsprechend verwirrt bin, werden wir die Zeit vorher noch ein bisschen nutzen, ein paar Hintergrundchecks anzustellen und uns noch einmal ein bisschen umzusehen. Dazu habe ich erstens vor, jetzt hier im Lokal nochmal mit Phil Marlowe zu sprechen, der uns ja schon angekündigt hat, dass er noch etwas weiß. Und danach eventuell nochmal im Polizeirevier vorbeizugehen, beziehungsweise auch im Diner. Wie gesagt, es gab ja diese Krähe Olivia Blackwig und auch aus ihr werde ich nicht schlau und vielleicht können wir über sie noch ein bisschen was in Erfahrung bringen. Aber genug geredet, wir fangen an, wir machen uns auf den Weg.
Well, weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car? I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Es ist sowieso für mich eine ganz große Frage, wie das funktioniert, eine Beziehung zwischen einer Katze und einer Ratte. Wenn ich da an Wesley und Natascha denke, da muss es doch zu Spannungen kommen. Aber schauen wir weiter. Wilma, was weißt du?
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
You're, too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here. Okay, I didn't say anything.
So, wir werfen einen Blick. Was haben wir bekommen? Eine Liste.
We stepped into it, didn't we? Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Philmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
Okay. Weitere Informationen und Informationen, die mir nicht gefallen mögen. Wir schauen nochmal rein in unser Notizbuch. Ja, da oben fehlt irgendetwas. Interessant. Oder haben wir was gestrichen? Und die Liste. Mit Namen aus den höchsten Kreisen. Vielleicht brauchen wir auch einfach das Geheimnis der Liste. Ja, das haben wir schon entsprechend festgestellt. Jetzt haben wir noch einen neuen Ort. Habe ich ganz vergessen drauf zu schauen. Das Wochenendhaus. In Flowerville. Aber ich denke, bevor wir da hingehen... War ja noch irgendjemand... Okay, die Krähe ist noch da. Wessler ist weg. Wo ist Wessler? Ich dachte, er wollte uns rauswerfen. Na gut.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but...
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
You don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
Okay. Die Dame ist ja sehr direkt und klar. So ein bisschen das Gegenteil von Natascha.
Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Und wo man bei Natascha eine ganze Geschichte hört, reichen ihr 3, 4 Worte.
You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
I heard. Don't you find that weird? A sudden change of heart?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change. I deeply respect that.
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
Auch hier wieder sehr klar, sehr kühl und sehr sachlich, wo Natascha immer wieder erzählt über die Vergangenheit, über die Verhaltensweisen, Ausweichen, Tänzeln, geht sie sehr klar. Manchmal ändern sich Dinge, ist halt so. Finde ich gut, finde ich schlecht, keine Ahnung, aber ist so. Ist sehr objektiv. Auf eine andere Art und Weise kühl, würde ich sagen.
What's your relationship with Miss Natasha Kutsenko?
We've talked a bit, that's all.
There's no tension between you? You know, the pretty secretary.
Well, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension. Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
Interessant. Sie nimmt Natascha auf jeden Fall als intelligent wahr. Ich meine, als Mann oder aus meiner eingeschränkt männlichen Sicht würde ich sagen, sie ist gefährlich, mysteriös, geheimnisvoll. Olivia ist eher intelligent. Schwer einzuordnen.
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
Okay. Ein bisschen Kontext, aber noch nicht so wirklich. Was ist mit ihm hier? Ein Lux.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
Ja.
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
Okay. Ein eher unfreundlicher Gabriel. Da weiß ich auch noch nicht, was ich damit anfangen kann. Ich weiß nicht. Das Ganze macht mich skeptisch. Das Ganze lässt mich fragend zurück. Ich finde jetzt tatsächlich persönlich die Frage am spannendsten. Wie gut kennen sich Natascha und Olivia. Das ist tatsächlich, wie gesagt, ich weiß nicht. Ich traue den beiden nicht. Ich traue keinem, aber das gehört ja zur Detektivgeschichte mit dazu. Und ich denke, jetzt ist es vielleicht das Sinnvollste, mal zu schauen, wo wir hin können. Entweder ins Wochenendhaus, in die Bar. Das wäre natürlich auch nochmal eine Möglichkeit. Unser kleiner Freund dort scheint auch immer irgendetwas zu wissen, was abgeht. Er wusste ja auch, dass Wessler sich beruflich so ein bisschen umorientiert. Moment mal. Wenn Wessler sich beruflich umorientiert, was heißt das für Natascha und was heißt das für Olivia? Das ist auch eine gute Frage. Und wem tritt er damit auf die Füße? Menschen bzw. Raubtiere mögen keine Veränderungen. Finde ich auch eine super spannende Frage. Polizeirevier halte ich auch für eine sehr sinnvolle Location, jetzt hinzugehen. Nochmal mit unserer Sekretärin zu sprechen für Hintergrundchecks. Und ich denke, wir gehen erstmal Richtung Polizeirevier.
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
Learn something? From Phyllis and Roy's?
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
Ja, Phyllis und Royce werden wir wohl nicht befragen. Ich denke da eher an die Dame hinterm Counter. Auf jeden Fall spannend. Vielleicht weiß ja auch der Varan was, den wir vorhin mal hatten. Falls er noch da ist. Mr. Chandine ist noch da. Barkman ist auch noch da. Aber ich wollte eigentlich mit Monika sprechen. Ich finde es immer wichtig, die Hintergründe zu kennen. Und wenn jemand weiß, was in der Stadt läuft, dann Monika.
So soon? That was fast. Almost a record.
Sorry, Mon. We're just here for a little, info.
When are you not here for that, boys? How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
What? Is it your birthday today?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
Yeah, of course I know.
Yeah.
So, could you help us with this and that?
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
We'll be quick like a hurricane.
Okay, Monika, was weißt du denn über Ibn?
Guess who we met today in person, Mon?
King Hector III?
Even better, the one who commands the king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow. And you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
It's a heroic and impossible venture.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
Ibn's been acting very strange lately, and he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey. Also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
Yeah, we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Mon.
Okay. Das ist ja interessant.
Listen, Mon, a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but no, this is something else.
That's what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So, is there anything familiar about this?
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
It must be a secret cult.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There is something.
Now stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
Yeah. Wer hat da was mit wem?
We saw a pretty good show at the Czar Club tonight.
Good for you, I guess. Natasha?
Natasha. She performed a new song. She also sang about why she called us there. Or rather, me.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery, and I couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels for them.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
Oh yeah? What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Oh, you mean me, right?
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
Und Olivia.
Do we have a file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig? She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few Blackwigs that could be related to her. Mountain goat, crow, or caiman.
Crow, around 30 to 35. A very pretty socialite.
Maybe we have a catch then. Theodore Blackwig was a rather influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
And since they lost their money, she took a job as his assistant.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There may be more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
Thanks, Mon.
I'm glad I could help, boys, as always. If it doesn't take a lot of my time, that is.
We know. We're not even here anymore.
Spannend. Weiß Bosco vielleicht noch? Bosco noch vielleicht etwas? Er hat ja vielleicht eher die Ahnung, was auf der Straße läuft. Weniger die, wie sagt man, bürokratischen Wege, sondern eher die...
Hey, big guy.
Hey, Cox, what's up? Back here so soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
Hoo-hoo. Are you trespassing again?
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
Just an old case. Still open. Not official, but not active either. We're not bothering anyone. You know, old habits die hard.
I know. I'm just messing with you. So, how can I help you?
Also Bosco.
Do you still remember Philmar?
Do you mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Philmar alias.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
So.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
Und über Natasha.
Listen, Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the jackpot, but I've never been into cats, you know.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take cases with cats.
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
Okay. Jetzt haben wir wenigstens ein bisschen was erfahren, würde ich sagen. Und ein bisschen Hintergrund. Ein bisschen zu Ibn. Hat den Star Club relativ schnell verlassen. Das wussten wir bereits. Und Gabriel. Gabriel, der Quäler Antipop. Super. Auch aus Stovonien. Da war doch auch Natascha her. Ist vermutlich einer der Schläger. Haben wir dazu noch was bekommen an Infos? Wir hatten da doch was. Nein. Nur Mongrel Mick. Ja, aber da wissen wir aktuell noch nichts. König Hector der Dritte. König Fuchs, dritte Mitglied der Falui-Dynastie. Ja, unser König. Und der Zwölferrat. Und ja, der Stadtrat. Haben wir wenigstens ein bisschen was erfahren. Ich bin jetzt noch interessiert an den Worten, die man so auf der Straße verliert. Ich denke, da ist das Hotdog die nächste gute Adresse, bevor wir weitergehen. Hab die Hoffnung, dass wir da erfahren.
Ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
We're not here for the coffee, Marty. Zip always knows more than what he lets on. It'd be worth interrogating the old trash panda.
If he forgave us for wrecking his joint last time.
He'll never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times, he's not gonna have any choice.
I hope you're right, old bird.
Also gut, Zip.
Ah, jeez, boys. Out of 2,000 joints in the city, had to end up here, huh?
Hello to you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems, until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I'm not your pal, and you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Okay, da ist noch jemand, aber wir wollen erstmal mit Zip sprechen. Dafür sind wir ja da. Hallo Zip.
So, out with it. Stop winding me up. I'm almost consumed by all this excitement.
We've just come from the Czar Club, Zip. Who do you think we met?
If I can guess one, I'd say, was it His Majesty Hobart Ibn Wessler, the Rat Prime himself?
That on, pal.
What a surprise. So, what do you want to know? Just because I don't know anything.
Of course you don't. Just a couple questions.
Go on, boys. Hurry up, will you?
Okay.
Look what we found, Zip.
Furry hell. Who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are? We simply confiscated it.
You sneaky broilers. I'll give you $50 for it.
Don't make me laugh. It's worth 3 times that.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Tough luck, Trash Panda.
We also ran into Filmar,
Filmar? Who's that?
a grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk. His manners are even worse than mine. Ring a bell?
You mean Marlowe?
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Oh, I see. So that means he's still alive? Yeah, I'm almost not surprised. The old guy has a reputation of being indestructible, huh?
He is. And he gave us something that could mean something.
Ja, genau, die Liste.
Look at this, Zip.
Holy crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party?
Hey, that's not even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
Oh.
We spoke to Natasha. She's scared.
Well, it's not good life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
It's not about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Thanks, Zip, but we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
Immer das Positive sehen, Zip. Immer das Positive sehen. Da hat er schon recht.
I used to think a lot about what makes Zip's coffee so unique.
And?
I decided I didn't want to know.
I totally understand you, Sonny. We all need a little mystery in our lives.
I didn't mean that. I was afraid if I knew what was in it, I'd never want to drink it again.
Oh, I see. That's a good point.
So, dann haben wir hier noch eine Möwe. Mit Krawatte.
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
Sniffing some juicy story?
I think I still owe him a great big left hook.
What did he do this time?
Oh, nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I can understand that.
So. Ach, Timothy, das ist doch der die Romane über uns geschrieben hat.
Hello, Timothy. Scribblers don't celebrate New Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you. Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The chicken police are back together? I can't let that go without an ink stain, am I right?
No, Timmy, you can. We're not working. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
I'm not buying that, boys.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Ich weiß auch nicht.
Is that rag you work for still around, Tim?
You mean the most read and highest-ranking newspaper of the city, the Clawville Chronicle?
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called.
I see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
Ja, ich würde sagen, damit haben wir mit allen gesprochen. Wir sind genauso schlau als wie zuvor, wobei...
This is what they call music these days?
Ha! You're croaking like some old bitter crow, Sonny. This is called rock and roll.
It's gonna be trouble, I'm telling you. Things like this make the world go crazy, and we have enough crazy already.
We need a little global insanity every few decades, Sonny. Better a fashion explosion than a real one, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Mit dem Ausblick im Hintergrund auf die schöne Stadt würde ich jetzt sagen, nicht würde ich sagen, sage ich. Beenden wir jetzt langsam diese Folge. Wir haben ein bisschen was erfahren über die Hintergründe. Wir haben die mysteriöse Namensliste, nur Männer, wie uns unsere schöne Vorzimmerdame mitgeteilt hat. Und aus Olivia und Natascha werde ich nicht schlau. Was haben Ibens Geschäfte damit zu tun, dass hier komische Dinge ablaufen? All das und noch viel mehr hoffentlich in der nächsten Folge. Da machen wir uns dann auf den Weg zu Nataschas Ferienhaus und treffen uns mit der Dame ganz privat. Und sie möchte uns etwas zeigen. Was das wohl sein könnte? In diesem Sinne bleibt mir nur noch zu sagen, ich verabschiede mich. Tschüss, bis dann.